You guys want to share all your gear? Is that what you're trying to say?
Hell yeah, man. I love sharing.
Priest is just like free access to any fucking dungeon you want, huh?
I think it's the beginning of the tier I found on my priest.
What the hell, Rep? You didn't level up a second level 40?
I struggled in the first one. Burning the midnight oil out here on the vacation. We get in trouble.
I guess in like a real tight pinch, I could go respec Resto if we need that to like even have a chance of starting. But I'll need to Hearth respec and pull gear out of the bank.
We have Chazzy and Chazzy's mic in the raid.
There's no stepping on each other's feet with double Resto Druid if we were to do that, is there?
Not anymore. Quality of life thing that they got.
Yeah, it was one of our books.
It's not technically, but it's just not very good because we're shit tankulars.
Warm and I'll just be really tanky.
Sure, I mean evasion will be up, so might as well just pop left here and go.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
Ain't nothing like mortal tracking myself as the tank.
I mean, I can't imagine a bigger flex.
The bigger flex is surviving.
Fair.
And it's really the healer's flex.
Alright, while we keep looking, I'm gonna go grab a couple of things from the Warsong Gulch rep vendor. If I'm gonna play Resto, I'm gonna grab a couple of the rings. So I'm not healing and completely scuffed here. I think I have a full functional Resto set, but I need rings. and the cloak. Yeah, that's okay. I think having a Resto Shaman though might be a good idea because I can be a pretty good tank healer. So Rep can be the raid healer and I can be the tank healer if that's what we need to do for first clear.
All right, found a mage.
Boy, that guy has very low health.
Mages, baby.
Doesn't a lot of the mage gear have like minus stam on it now?
Yeah, but he doesn't have any of that. It's the set gear that does that.
Is it only the raid gear? I thought there was some of the crafted gear too.
I mean, maybe, but I'm guessing that the 1,000 health deficit is not crafted gear.
Who knows? Yeah.
I'm guessing it's just a lot of gear that has spell damage and no stats or no stam.
Probably.
I'm just gonna go Resto Rep and we'll heal and we'll just find another DPS.
Which all will get to enhance this season, surely.
Eventually. I'm gonna roll on enhancement gear. I'm gonna just say in advance that I'm passing on caster gear and rolling on enhanced gear.
Wait, what the heck? Doesn't that mean I compete with you?
Not to be a log gator, but I looked up this mage. He has 1 kill of all the BFD bosses and Grey Parses.
Well, look at mine.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
You are
Unfortunately,
twice as good as that mage.
Unfortunately, for first reset, we might have to deal with the.
You could look at my other character though.
We might have to
The
deal
AFK mage?
with the scraps that are left on last day before reset.
First reset even too. Most people aren't even 40.
Yeah, you just look up Path SOD cursed. That's my other character that I deleted.
You deleted them?
I had to.
Can't have an ally and horde on the same server.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Trying to level my swords, but there's nothing to kill out there.
Did you come here without even having leveled weapons, Half?
Well, I have a
Yeah, I
level
found
2
2
hander.
mages. Great, we're going.
What?
All
the
right,
heck?
we'll make this work. I'll need a summon, and I need like 3 or 4 minutes here to buy stuff, hearth back, grab my resto gear, swap out my enhanced gear. Cursed, if there's a third thing to be tanked, it's gonna have to be you as bear, or Half as prot. So
It's
hopefully you have a
yeah.
shield, Half.
I have a shield. I just have to level 1-handers on trash.
Do you have the runes for prot at least?
Yeah, I have all my runes, but Warbringer
Okay.
and
Yeah.
Rally.
I have runes, but my defense skill is
What is my defense right now?
22 behind max.
Well, there's only one boss we'd have to 3 tank if we do.
But how come we're not having Chazzy tank it? With his Moonkin form, dude, I got plus 360% armor.
But technically, I found out there's a better way to do it, and you just have one of the ranged kite one of the mobs, and the tanks tank the other 3.
Well, there you go. Boomkin's perfect. You can both kite it and tank it.
I think there's several ways to do it. I've heard that the traditional strategy is a tank tanks like the squirrel and whatever the little melee one is. A second tank tanks the dragon and just avoids the fire breath, and then ranged are the only ones hitting the sheep.
Yep.
But we need to get there first, so I'm gonna buy this resto gear. I'm gonna swap all my gear out, and I'll need a summon. I have to respec too. Shit.
Do you have like Earth Shield or whatever you need?
I have every rune except for 2-handed weapon spec, so I'm fine.
At least leveling on warrior is easy.
I might have like one random piece that is not a resto item. Like I'm probably going to be wearing this fucking shadow resist attack power trinket from BFD, but I've got the totem with the MP5 on it, so
For me to link the Discord.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hath you trying to start a war?
They attacked me first.
Come on, Hath.
Yeah, they're not flagged, so they have to fight if they have to start it.
I was killing a mob and he put dots on me.
How much bonus healing do you have, Rep? What is like a terrible, like if my bonus healing is 126, is that god awful or is that in the wheelhouse of what you have?
I'm adding, or I'm turning on the add-on that tells you that. It's like
Don't kill it.
166.
Okay,
No.
I'm not way off.
We're spamming hamstring.
Okay, this will be like 25 gold later. I'll be a resto shaman.
I'll pay for half of that if you want.
It's fine.
It's like triple the gold that I have.
This is the rite of passage. The raid leader does us all a favor and then also has to pay for all of it.
Yep.
I almost certainly I'm going to be handing out my nature protection potions and my faps to other
Who
people
wants to
as
sign
well.
up for phase 3?
I may have forgot to buy FAPs, so I will definitely buy one from you.
I can just give my faps to like you and Pan or something. I can druid shift out of it. Does anyone know? You might just be able to shift out.
Yeah, you can just put most of those.
All right, so that means 3 of you should just be shifting. I can freedom somebody with decoy totem on that fight, and then I might just decoy totem myself or something. And then, of the 2 of you, does one of you feel like you have inferior threat that will want Spear of the Alpha Wolf?
I think I'll be fine on single target. On AoE though, it's probably going to be scuffed for me.
Worm's threat scene is very good based on all the content we've done leveling up.
Oh, I just noticed I gotta keep Sunders up. Feels bad.
Boy, that sounds so awful for you.
And Commanding Shout.
Don't all the bosses in here have like super mega armor anyway?
I mean, you still want to put it up.
I mean, yeah, you gotta put up everything, right?
Well, no, if there's a priest, you don't need to.
Oh, neat.
It doesn't stack with homunculi. Yeah, Curse, we're screwed in this raid because bleeds, they have an 18% resistance to all bleeds.
I don't. This is not retail. I just press shred.
You press Mangle.
Yeah, to make my shreds better.
Wasn't that bleed?
No,
Oh.
I rip sometimes if I have enough energy, but it's like 1 a fight.
Thought.
Give me one sec. I just fucking respect incorrectly, so I'm respecking again.
Oh boy.
Fucking Manatee Totem requires you to have 5 points in improved healing stream or mana spring. I have to fucking put all my runes in, set my bar up. We can walk into the raid. It's fine. Don't worry about it for now. I'm good. Just I just don't want to hold us up, so I need to set my bars.
I'm gonna start pulling trash slow.
Can you solo heal for now, Rep?
Sure. You did buy that disease totem, right?
I have disease cleansing totem. If I don't, I would just spam disease. It's fine.
Worm's
no,
dying
Worm.
somehow.
That dot is nasty as fuck.
Seems like it.
It's eating him alive. Dude, whatever they did with Star Surge now makes the visual effect play on myself instead of on the target. Sorry, on both.
I don't know if Overload or Healing Rain is better. I have no idea. You're going to do AoE healing. I'll use Overload. Alright, I'm coming. Did I miss anything fun?
I got a 12 slot bag done.
Almost died.
I got some Gnomergan Fallout.
Am I taking him up? Oh no, I'm just free gassing.
No more fallout's used for the bombs and probably other crafted shit.
Yeah.
You're saying sell it this week.
Yep.
Probably a good idea.
Holy shit, what is doing all this damage?
The dot.
There's a lot of damage going out.
You get a stacking disease and you do AoE damage per stack.
The first boss is up here, right?
Yeah.
Do I pull everything or?
I do kind of have infinite mana here, or
Oh,
like
we did
so
pull
far,
that.
so
So it's coming.
did we share the Discord, Rep?
Yeah, I think we have everybody but maybe one. I can't tell because it's not ever like I know that Graggle's in here.
Okay.
And then Jordanu is either the hunter or the other mage.
Yeah, don't click on that up there, Pan.
I'm not.
It does seem like Warlock threat is pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Warlock taking disease ticks or whatever, maybe not as good.
I think any tank taking those ticks.
Well, I actually get flat DR from the rogue thing, so it'll probably be a little better on me. I don't know how much though.
Warren also just doesn't have very much health compared to Pan.
Dude, Curse has 2,900 health. What the fuck? A monster.
This is a bear.
Right now.
I'll probably have 2,900 mid combat because I get the 30% buff in combat. Right?
Yeah. Josh,
all right.
should we swap you in Warm? Much better for wild growth in the whole melee. For me anyway. And then you get mana tide and casters.
Yeah, we can do that. They're deep melee are just gonna have to settle for no strength of earth.
That's fine.
So the way this fight works is we're gonna get sets of ads where the ads can just be like tanked in DPS or whatever, but the real way you kill the ads is you pull them into poison clouds. When they hit them, they die, and the poison cloud despawns. So tanks, you're going to be pulling trogs into poison clouds. We do that for a while. Boss comes out with the Basilisk, Worm, and Pan. You're going to pick which one you tank. Doesn't matter. We're going to kill the boss first, and we're going to off-cleave onto the Basilisk. The Basilisk doesn't really do anything, except he's going to constantly try to like leave your... He's going to reset threat, so the tank who's on him just needs to keep taunting him every time he does that. The Trog boss dude, though, the clouds are going to keep spawning throughout the fight. If he hits one, he enrages. So it's going to be the tank's job to just keep kiting him away from that. DPS, if you stand in the clouds, take a shitload of damage. So just don't stand in them. Yeah, and if you have mana shortages or whatever, do not waste your mana on the trash. Make sure you save it for the boss. It's kind of just a burn fest. We want to kill him before there's a ton of clouds.
Is there a drink? Like, can you drink between waves or no?
I don't know. I have no.
Okay.
We'll find out, but I'm not sure. I'll drop a mana tide totem if you need it though. Just let me know, and there'll be mana spring down the whole time.
Can rain just like hang out here unless there's poison or what?
I think so. Yeah, I think we can hang out not close to the poison, although it might spawn on top of us. So.
Okay.
I have an innervate now too, so just let me know.
All right, we ready?
Yeah, we can give it a go. There might be something with the wall like blowing up too, like the explosion might kill you, so just be careful.
Wait to die.
I should be dual wielding these. I should have gotten 2 of these daggers to dual wield.
I will say, Worm, you may look cool in your big demon form, but you got the wrong succubus, bud.
Yeah, that's a wild choice. Not taking the
You're wrong.
incubus.
You need that himbo next time, okay?
You realize that you have to spend for their skills twice?
Wait, do you really? It's nuts.
Unless you commit fully to the himbo
You
lifestyle.
can drink. You can drink here.
Okay, nothing costs me any mana. Like I literally haven't used any. But I do have a ton of water, so. I'm also going to give you Shamanistic Rage mana rep, so.
Nasty.
This was a good swap, because I can mana tide Shamanistic Rage and probably put you at full mana. Are the clouds just like not...
Don't spawn until a couple
That's
more
a
waves
pain.
in.
Yeah, it scared me too.
No, this is looking pretty good. I think we're the best raid of all time.
I'm like remembering my hotkey. Like I literally just
is.
set these hotkeys, so it's gonna be
There's the poison ball.
There does appear to just be some damage that's naturally done from there being clouds up, so.
Yep, that's the soft enrage at the end. Can't let the boss be hit by the cloud.
Boss also auto enrages at 20%.
Yeah.
And don't forget to heal my pet, please.
What was that?
Not his
Yeah.
pet. It's not on my bars, but his pet needs to stay alive as well.
Yeah, he has Spirit Link, so it takes a bunch of damage.
It's probably getting hit by chain heals, but
The change-up looks kind of insane.
I think that's how it looks in Classic WoW, isn't it?
I guess you double proc it though, right?
Oh yeah, overloading it. Yeah. Okay, this is boss.
This one we hit here?
Damage on Grubus. Grubus is the main burn target. I don't know. There's something shooting poison out on the side over there. I don't know if it's bad. The boss appears to have like a frontal thing. Yeah, is that what hit you, Half?
I think it was the poison. Sure.
Oh, yeah, when he's stomping, he's doing an AoE there.
Want to be that innervate?
Poison cloud by range. Careful.
Enraged.
I'm dead.
Yep.
Does the cloud move? Or do you just put it on me?
Yes, the clouds follow people.
Okay, that's it.
What are we doing at the salvages? Just needing it?
Yeah, everyone need on salvages. Probably after this boss, I'm probably just gonna set it on master. We'll do master lit, and it'll just be like need evergreed, same thing, but just so people don't like roll. But for now, just if you need it, roll on it. Otherwise, pass.
You only need one
That's
salvage
four.
for the items, right?
I have no idea.
I think so. It's like starts a quest or something, right?
It does, but I don't know if you need more than one. Because you have to turn it into something.
I just take those boots for your off spec.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're the
It's
only one
plate,
who can play.
yeah.
You can take both pieces.
okay.
A lot of stats. That's not even main spec.
No, I have my base boots already. They're from a quest.
All right, I have a rune on pan right now that's like throughput healing, but I can I seem to be mostly chain healing, and it doesn't benefit chain heal, so I'm going to swap to Alpha Wolf for you in a sec.
Thank you.
I vote Worm Tank, whatever mob we have to kill on the next boss.
So the next boss is going to probably be solo tank. I don't actually think you need 2 tanks.
Yeah, we can level one solo tank.
Rounding totem value.
What are we doing?
I mean, just keep clearing.
We're salvaging their shit or something.
I wasn't sure if we actually got something from it. I saw everybody stacked at it.
I keep trying to hit my Riptide hotkey from retail. It's not Riptide.
I wonder if they're gonna add that as a rune.
Probably. So I don't the boss has a mechanic where it respawns these like horrors, I think. And
yeah,
I
it's
have
the bracers on the ground right there.
but I'm wondering if you can oh never mind. Okay, it's not the bracers from the mobs you kill. Okay. I was wondering if you could pull all the trash into a tiny corner, kill them all there, and then have all the bracers be in one place, but it seems like it's not the bracers that these things drop when they die. It's ones that are already here. I think we want to clear most of the trash here. Boss is marked over on the far side, so don't pull him on accident.
Yeah, the mages probably won't be able to help with the ads that spawn from the boss. At least not slow them because they're immune to frost, I think.
Are they? The video I watched with the mages were frost novaing them when they spawned.
Oh, maybe just that they are. Cool. That's actually cool.
We're clearing the entire room, yeah.
I don't see why not. Just in case something stupid happens, like he pulls the excess trash. I don't know. He might not, but may as well not waste time with something stupid. One
I
over
think it's all good.
here. 2 over here. Kill these 2 real quick. Okay, so this boss is pretty simple. I think he just has 2 mechanics. He drops poison clouds, like Grobulus. I think they get big. Like I think they start smallish and grow, or they start big and don't grow, but they're big either way. So the tanks need to kind of incrementally keep moving him as he spawns clouds around the outside of the room. So we'll start him like, I don't know, we can start him kind of where we're standing right now. He every once in a while is going to spawn 3 little like poison droplet ads, and they're going to just mindlessly run towards these bracers around the room. If they get to them, it spawns a full health trash mob that you have to then kill. So what you want to do is when they spawn, you want to like Nova them, stun them, whatever you can do to keep them in place and burn them all down. They're much squishier as the little droplets than they are as the full trash mobs. So mages, Nova, try to rotate your Novas, CC. You can also drop like Frost Trap. Hunter Frost Trap slows them. So that is basically the gist of the fight. I think Pan, you're going to be DPSing here,
Yep.
and Worm's going to solo tank. So I'll give you Threat Worm, and then we should be good to go.
I can get the first Nova.
That's good. I think that's the first cloud spawning under him, so you need to move him now.
We got at least one.
We got 2 of them.
Looks like 3.
This is a lot of damage.
Yeah, I think the boss like was on top of one of the
All right.
bracers.
Yeah, we'll just die and reset. I don't even, my bindings are fucked here too. I don't even have disease cleansing totem where I want it.
So we're not supposed to make the ads, but how do you make that? You have to pull the boss away from them, or what?
We have to kill the droplets.
He spawns droplets that you want to like CC and kill. If they get to the bracers, they spawn ads. It seems like the first ad spawned instantly because the droplets were spawned on top of a set of bracers.
It walked over to it.
Okay. Well, we need to kill those. The priority is those. For melee and range, you just need to turn and kill those instantly. Because if they don't die, they have a ton of health, and they're stacking that disease on the whole raid. So.
We can also kick their casts, too, if any do spawn.
Okay.
But basically, when you see them spawn, you just switch them, right?
Yes, they don't have. I don't think they have a threat table. All they do is try to get to bracers.
They're very squishy, too. One of them just straight up died during my Blade Flurry.
Of the 3, none of them died.
Maybe it was the one that just despawned. I saw it getting chunked, though.
So when they get to the bracer, they take at least the one I was chasing, it was at like 20%, and then it seemed like it was gone, but it was actually just activating, and it took a while.
That's maybe it.
Can we just do like the old jump down on the cogwheel thing here technique, or is that not a thing?
I mean, I probably can.
You used to just be able to jump down on this cogwheel and not die to fall damage, but
Go ahead and try it.
I will science it. Yeah, you can
Yeah, you
survive.
still work.
Just don't pull boss. He's close to this.
Are the bracers just the desiccated fallout things here?
Yes.
Yeah.
So they're like all over the place. You want to tank him like in between a set of them. And the ads just need to 100% be the priority. They need to die quickly. So, like, I think right here on this corner maybe is a decent spot because it's in between a set of bracers. But most important thing is to kill the little droplets before they spawn ads.
Two coming in 3 seconds.
They're up.
And we missed that one.
One spawning.
Slime on the ground.
Yep, there's a pool. Seemed like the ad that did spawn died pretty
There's a new
quick though.
pool.
Yeah, they don't have that much HP.
Ads are 100% the priority here then. New set of ads in 2. Get ready to burn them. We're gonna get 1 spawn.
I think we got 2.
We got 2.
2 spawns.
All right, kill him. Kick him if you can, please.
Yeah, nice kick.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
All right, much better.
Nice.
I guess I should have said this when everyone got in Discord, but I didn't, which is that I plan on rolling enhancement because that was my originally what I was doing, but because I didn't say it until now, I'll pass on this cloak and then I'll roll on enhanced gear from here on. Pass on both of them. So everyone is aware. I'm rolling on enhancement shaman gear.
Yes, sir.
Oh, are you getting weapon skill in Trashath?
Yeah, just in case we need me to tank on.
Oh,
Second to
I
last
thought you were.
boss.
I was getting pissed because I thought you were AFKing Trash, and then I saw you with a shield on.
No,
Do you not have a second sword to dual wield a level faster?
I do not right now.
Okay.
Just spamming hamstring nonstop.
Yeah, it's fine. And one of the mages toss him Arcane Int as well.
Yeah, that was my plan before tonight when I got home from work, but I got delayed at work for 2 hours. So you know.
All good.
Who's the bad balance druid? Surely not me.
What is Warlock's mitigation? Is it just armor?
Armor and dodge.
Okay, you get dodge from something.
Yeah, when I crit, I get dodge equal to my crit.
Oh, I see.
I have a large ass. And I pulled mobs.
I know, we can see it from over here.
These things were unrelated.
Okay, so I don't. This boss isn't too bad. I don't think he's too hard. He's gonna throw gears that bounce around. If they hit you, they do damage. So you want to not get hit by them. They're pretty obvious and like telegraph. They're huge. He also has a big frontal that's like telegraphed. He's gonna stand still, like twist, and then shoot a big lightning thing. If you get hit by it, it launches you off, and you're just dead. 100%. You cannot survive it. The way that you're supposed to see where he's facing is his feet, the direction his feet are pointing, not the direction of his upper body. So just don't be in front of his feet. And then I think at like 20 or 30%, he enrages and he starts charging people occasionally, I think, which is just does a burst of damage to them. And that's it. So it's don't get hit by the frontal, don't get hit by the gears. It's kind of just dodging stuff is the way the fight works.
A single tank, yeah.
Yeah, this is a single tank. So if you want to tank again, Warm.
Sounds good.
And you can go ahead whenever you're ready.
Yep.
We can maybe just be res pan for if we want.
He'll get teleported up, yeah.
Frontal, frontal, frontal.
And there.
Okay. Keep going for now. Cursed, if you can keep aggro, watch frontal. Dodge gears. He doesn't seem to do an enormous amount of damage. Frontal. Alright, we're gonna be short on people here soon. Alright. Let's just die. We'll go again. I think if you stand in these bombs, they kill you as well. If you have DBM, it should be yelling shockwave every time he does his frontal. But if not, I'll call frontal every time it happens. Just look where his feet are pointing.
This guy has some beefy armor.
I think that it may be true this season that the bosses have higher armor because last season they had high resist, so everyone saw how things are working. The gears bouncing around bump you and do some damage. The frontal big telegraphed lightning thing kills you. That's basically the whole fight. So I'll top everyone. You can do a hop down. I'm gonna switch just to open mic so it's easier for me to call, if that's okay with everyone. There shouldn't be background noise, but if there is, that's what it's from.
I think we could have turned his teleporter on and then had to run the whole way. Maybe.
Oh, that might be the teleporter that's in the thing that cleans the grime encrusteds or whatever.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Well, good to know. Fine. We lost 3 people in the first 20 seconds of this boss and still had him at 50% health, so we're fine.
Yeah.
Oh, heal. Try heal one.
Oh, I didn't know he was I didn't know you were pulling stuff, sorry.
Well, don't blame this on me.
Oh, I didn't know somebody pulled stuff. All right, drink up. We're going to go again. I'm assuming we already have been, but if these bosses have high armor, can we make sure we have a fairy fire and Hath try to get Sunders up?
Yeah, I have the cat version.
Okay.
I sundered.
Get it on the platform, because it looked like the bombs did a bunch of damage to somebody when we pulled last time, and then whenever you're ready, go ahead. Frontal. Good. Frontal. Ears are out. Next frontal is soon. Frontal towards the ranged. Careful. Frontal towards rep. Frontal towards range stack. I think he's now going to start charging people. Yeah, he's going to charge. Okay.
That does some damage.
Don't know how I heal through that. Frontal.
It's not supposed to one-shot, I don't think, but,
Charging Pan. Evasion, maybe Pan?
Yeah, I evasioned it.
Looks like it's a... Is there a dot as well?
He just holds on to him. He's in his hand.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Wow, crowd
Wow.
power.
nice.
That's pretty good.
I guess that is an argument for having slightly more health. I don't know. Those are good bracers, too. All yours, rep.
Well, Curse, you need that, or should I roll for that?
I mean, I would like it.
I should have taken it. It's technically an upgrade for me,
Yeah, I feel
Yes.
you. I feel you, Hath. I mean, it all points to Brown at the end of the day, anyway.
Exactly.
All right. I think we have to do the old school, jump down here. I mean, there might be, a slow way down, but I think we can hop down. So Yeah, follow Pan.
There's nothing.
Nope.
There's no way to get out of there, is there? All the
I'm
doors are
pretty sure
closed.
that's all poison
Okay,
down there.
there is not a jump down.
Oh, yeah, I was
my
just-
God.
I was lied to.
I'm pretty sure that's all
Are we
poison.
resable here? Or do we release?
Let me see. Let me see.
I don't think I am. I'm too low down.
Noted liar, Chaw.
Okay, it's my first time in here in the raid. Okay, I'm
Careful,
Oh my God,
Graggle.
raid leader has
This is a
done-
precarious res.
Yep.
careful. There's a patrol.
I was killed up here now.
I mean, I guess there's a hallway off to the side somewhere. I guess we just go the way the dungeon designer intended us to go.
There is a entrance, like if you go the opposite way of where we can go into.
You mean across from where we originally started?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
By the way, that teleporter doesn't work. We need to activate the other one that we missed.
Okay.
Hold.
Well, we're gonna figure out which direction around this loop is the correct direction. So
Well, I see a doorway, so I'm hoping it's that one.
Probably that one because it had electricity over it last time.
Gnomer was a confusing dungeon in 2005 or whatever. So give me a break. The strategy was definitely originally to just jump down because nobody wanted to deal with the twists and turns. Is this trash getting easier as we get further in?
Forest was the first one.
Those trogs did like 3 times the damage of these trash mobs.
Also because we wasn't dispelling.
The shurikens did shuriken things.
Well, don't do that.
Remind me to switch alpha to you, Pan, when we're back to things that take more tanks. For this next boss worm, I think I'm going to have you do like whatever your best runes you can for DPS and have Pan tank it, because more ranged makes this easier. So I think this one will do Pan tank and you do some kind of rune combo to do damage. Just for this first kill, at least. Alright, yeah, lightning barrier that way, must be this way. I don't know if it matters or not, but I think that the flame tank might have a frontal.
Note to self: we go left next time.
Yeah. That looks to be.
Why
Correct.
go left once when you can go like right 3 times?
We're playing NASCAR, but at the opposite direction.
Okay. Should not have tried to cast a chain lightning there. Guessing we take the elevator. Oh. I think we just have to activate the first one now. We can use this one.
Yep, I just walked. Oops.
All right, let's group up so we don't pull stuff off to the side. And I think the boss is the one that's close to the right. No, that's Mechano Frostwalker. Never mind. I don't know which one the boss is. We just start clearing now.
All over here, Electrocutioner,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skull.
That is the correct name. Is he patrolling around this whole room?
Yeah, he's coming towards the elevator now. From the
Okay.
left. There's a bot over here too.
Yeah, move towards the tanks.
So the teleport wouldn't bring it. Take it
He
back.
doesn't
So
have
I'm
the
running.
elevator.
Oh, okay. So he's just going back and forth on that side, I think. We're good. Trash definitely got the treatment that the BFD trash did not get.
Yeah, this stuff hurts.
Probably just because actual Gnomer was much lower
Watch
level
boss.
than this. Careful, boss, pan. Okay. Well, tank him against the wall. Get him against the wall. We need to have 2 groups out at range for the arc. The people who got hit, you need to move in. Move in. You cannot be the furthest ones. Those who didn't get hit, step out. We're going to be group number 2 for the arc.
What do I do with this?
Don't stand in. You just have to wait for it to expire.
It's a fucking mechanic.
The next arc has to be on. Oh, that's okay. If you have the arc debuff, get in. If you don't, step out. We need 3 ranged furthest out right now.
What does get in? Get in on the boss?
Closer to the boss, further from the boss.
Okay.
You cannot take it twice in a row. So if you just got hit by it, step in. If you don't have the debuff yet, step out.
Is there a way to avoid getting knocked back?
I don't think so. All right. Well, we can just wipe. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be possible with this many dead. So.
My bad there, boys. I thought he was on the other side still.
I think we release and then we turn on our first, the first gateway thing. We can teleport right here.
Don't take.
Yeah, okay.
It's pretty safe as long as it moves.
The it just
take it now.
it just auto canceled. I can't take it. I don't. When you left
Oh,
combat
really?
or something, it just ended.
Lame.
The chain thing there seems like it's doing enough damage that it's almost one-shotting, so I think everyone has to be at 100% health or it's going to kill them.
When I watched the video for this boss, it reminded me very much of Gurtog. So just like the range troops bouncing in and out from each other.
The static arc was hitting me for 900. It was hitting me for just shy of 1,000 damage. So if your health is close to 1,000, you're gonna need. We're gonna need to make sure you're at 100%. Also, we're not jumping.
Where's the teleporter?
I believe it's over by the grime encrusted thing.
Yeah, it is. I just don't know how to make it work.
Did you pull the lever for it, like the other teleporters?
Yeah, I did. But
And
maybe you can change it. Oh
and
yeah,
it
you can
doesn't.
change bosses. Okay, I found out how to do it. I put it to whatever boss we're on. There we go.
Let's top the elevator.
You can just. It has a single one that you can just change between different bosses that you already clicked.
You can repair here as well.
Oh, apparently, we might want to get back on the elevator. Well, that works too.
You might want to get back on the elevator. I have stealth.
Bosses on the right side. We'll start clearing in the left.
I think we can just tank him over here now. Or do you guys need more space?
I don't want to get people knocked back into trash. I just would rather kill at least another trash puller too.
We could take him near a wall.
Away from the elevator would be
People
good too.
could just
Yes.
line up on the wall.
Yeah, I don't want to be anywhere near the elevator, so. A lot of mobs coming.
You can just tank the boss near the wall and have people get knocked back into the wall.
Yeah.
Try to actually watch the timers this time when we pull the boss deliberately.
Boss is
boss.
coming.
Jazzy,
Careful,
move over
Jazzy.
here, please.
Bazzy, no, dude.
He stops pretty far away.
I think like right over here is probably a good place to fight him. So, all right, I'll just start drinking up real quick, and I'm gonna just make sure everyone understands. So the first thing is he negatively charges somebody. That's the giant thing. If you get that, you just move away. You wait for it to expire. The next thing is he has a big frontal like burst type thing, so he needs to be faced into the wall, and the tank just eats it. So that was already happening. He obviously has a knockback. The knockback also does a burst of damage, so that part hurts. And then the last thing, the thing that killed everyone, is the arcing bolt. He picks a person and he chain lightnings them, and it hits the two nearest people, and it puts a debuff on you that makes you take 6 times damage from the next one. So you cannot never get hit by it twice in a row. So the way that you do it is you have 2 groups of 3 that are dealing with it, and they rotate in and out. So I think the best groups of 3 would be something like myself, one of the mages, and Warm, and then the other would be Rep, one of the mages, and Chazzy. Actually, no. Let's have Ackerly stay in melee with the boss for as much of the fight as you can, and we'll have the Hunter. So Rep, it's going to be group 1 for getting hit by the laser is Chazzy, Rep, Hunter. Group 2 is me, Mage, Warm, Graggle. So Chaw, Graggle, Warm is group 2. Okay, so group 2 star marker, group 1 circle marker.
If you want the range to be knocked back into the wall, you can have the tank him against or near the middle thing.
The only problem with the range getting knocked back, the range getting knocked back against the wall is fine, but the second group needs to know that they have to move back in after the knockback. So, Pan, you tank him against this middle thing. We're going to be against the
do
wall.
like right where this like clock-looking thing is.
Yeah, we're going to be against the wall, and then group 1 is going to start against the wall. So Chazzy's group is going to start against the wall, and Chaw's group is going to start like right here. And then we'll get knocked back, and then we'll switch positions. Then we'll be against the wall. They'll be 1 step in. Okay? So Chazzy's group is group 1. Chaw's group is group 2. So listen for the call. Chazzy, Rep wrote, Chazzy, Rep, Gore, group 1. And then group 2, Warm, myself, and Graggle. Anything you have to give yourself extra health as well. If you have like stam food, use it. It didn't seem like he did all that much in the way of tank damage, so.
It's also I can put commanding on somebody if you want me to be in their group.
In the case that there's like a panic and one of the people in one of the groups has the negative charge, I need you to run out half because you're very tanky. Okay, so I'm going to need you to run out and take the hit with us.
Yep. Just let me know.
So boss is going to be here in that little nook, melee behind, ranged against the wall, negative charge, just go out to the right or left.
Alright, here comes boss.
Which group is out first? Circle?
Circle group out first. Star group is just slightly in first. Alright, group 1 in, group 2 out. Arc is happening right now. And now top for the knockback. Knockback now. And now group 1 is out, group 2 is in. Perfect. Swap. Arc coming. Good job. Next is knockback. Top, everyone. And repeat. Group 1 is out, group 2 is in. Okay, I'm gonna need somebody to fill for group 2 here.
Is it right now?
Group 1's gonna just take this arc, and then group
Okay.
2 I will call.
Okay, I'll do it.
Knockback is next in 3. Topping. This needs to be the what is now group 2. So Hath, I need you out here. Oh, it's hitting the range now. If you don't have the debuff, step out with me, please. I don't know who does and doesn't anymore. Chazzy, can you battle res rep and then rep don't take it? We'll just.
That's what broke last time, though.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
What
you have
what
to
is
try
it?
to do it locally.
I think what it is people are standing too far out. If you're not up, you should be in between melee and whoever's up.
Yeah, we're just dead. It's fine. We'll go again. We were on the right track until one bad static arc. So just stand in the magnetic thing and die. We'll go again. Who got targeted that was like in a weird spot? Do we know?
I caused this. I didn't cause. I don't know what killed Warren, but I killed everybody else in that second one.
Okay.
That second set of deaths. I caused that one.
Okay. Between each arc, so it's the order is arc knockback, arc knockback. So between the two arcs, there's about 5 seconds for the group 1 and group 2 to swap. So you can't just like sit there finishing casts. You got to make sure you swap. As soon as it picks its target, it's like too late. It picks the furthest person from the boss. So
I don't know if somebody got knocked back really far, but I know there was somebody that was super far to the right, and that's why it targeted all those people and killed 2 people at the first one.
it looked like the healing was totally fine that time, though. Everyone was surviving it as long as we top between arcs. The knockback doesn't kill anyone, so we're fine.
Looks like we can melee with that debuff. We just have to
spread really far. Yeah.
Do a good triangle.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. No problem, though. We will kill this boss easy.
I'll pan. You're not even going to take the teleporter?
I'm going to the teleporter.
I think he's just taking jumping is kind of a shortcut.
Yeah, it's a
That's
little
true.
faster, and I have safe full.
Oops. There is an ad right there, so don't come through the teleporter.
Still. Where's Gwen?
I don't know.
It's ad's gonna kill me.
I
Or
have the
just
res.
invade.
I'm just waiting.
I'm still in combat with that mob.
Yeah, let's go back and kill that thing while we're waiting.
Okay. What mob is it?
Or to
This
the
one right
left.
here.
One in here.
All right, it should be easy. Let's do it. Everyone drink up, buff up. Group 1 is going to be out first. That's Rep's group, or sorry, Chazzy's group.
When he's back at a reasonable range, I'll pull. Probably got like 10, 15 seconds.
Sounds good. All right, group 1, you're starting against the wall. Group 2, we are in a little bit. Accurately, you are hanging out with the melee for now. Group 1. Group 1 in, group 2 out. Knockback is next. Topping. And group 1 is out, group 2 is in. Group 2 out, group 1 in. Knockback in 5, topping. Group 1 out, group 2 in. Group 1 in, group 2 out. Knockback is next, topping the group. Group 1 in, or group 1 out. Group 2 out, group 1 in. Can we battle res accurately? Actually, just keep going for now. We need to top people though. Group 1 is out, group 2 is in. Okay, group 2 out. All right, knockback is next, topping. Group 1 out, group 2 in. Group 2 out, group 1 in. Knockback is next. Group 1 in, group 2 out. Boss is gonna die. Good job.
So much plus healing gear.
I'm assuming those are the tier legs, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Everybody.
those can be turned into any legs, is that correct?
Maybe?
Yes. Pretty sure.
Okay.
They said they're going to do tier tokens this time.
feel like those gloves are probably good, but
Eh. The machinist stuff feels really. I mean, the against mech stuff feels really gimmicky.
Well, the reason those gloves are so good is because they have hit on them.
Oh yeah, the crafted gloves do too, though.
Crafted gloves.
The old ones.
What?
The old ones.
I know, but the old ones aren't good for me anymore.
Oh, they're still very good for me.
The stats on multiple gloves are better.
all right. Got some more trash and then 2 bosses, so we'll hopefully kill some. And you can go back to all tanking stuff, Worm, when you're. I'm assuming that's probably what you're doing now.
Behind us.
It popped mobs behind us.
I'm netted up here.
Can you come back towards us?
When this net's out. There's another one coming up behind you, Hunter.
Are some of you dying to the Dark Iron dudes dropping mines on the ground? Because they used to do that in Classic.
They are dropping mines. No, just getting beat to death.
Okay.
Yep, my days. Is there supposed to be a rare over there?
Where?
Oh, I can't mark him. He's over across the way. I'm targeting him.
Oh, the Dark Iron Ambassador. He's like
Yeah.
he's an old rare. He was like in the original Gnomer.
I wonder if he actually dropped some.
Alright, I'm pulling.
I mean, he has buffed health, so maybe, I don't know.
Can we just Moonfire, see what comes?
I think he's gonna pull a lot of shit if we
Yeah,
can.
yeah, probably.
Mind on the ground.
I might on that.
I don't have Decoy Totem turned on right now, sorry.
Use no Rachel.
Use Blood Rage. I better not find out that there were times I was healing you tank and you had Blood Rage on.
Oh no, I haven't hit it this entire dungeon.
Okay.
You didn't even do it while you were DPSing?
No, I did while I was DPSing, that's true.
You just lied.
Alright, I think after this room we're on the next boss, so. Next boss is a council fight, so there's four bosses, like mechanical animals or whatever, and sorry, cursed. Heal did not finish in time. Three of them
Tank
can be
failure than anything.
3 of them can be tanked. One of them is not tankable. So there's a sheep that only ranged are going to DPS because it occasionally like explodes around it and does damage that will kill melee. All of them need to die at the same time. Jesus Christ, man. That's a lot of healing. All of them need to die at the same time, or else they come back to life. So we need to evenly cleave them down. There's going to be 2 that are going to be tanked by 1 tank, and then 1 that's going to be tanked by a second tank. We're going to try just doing the 2-tank strategy. If it feels like the tanks are getting absolutely destroyed, then we'll swap it up. Somebody pull this lever already.
You can res me if you want.
I am.
Don't mind.
Sorry. So the 2 that are going to be tanked by 1 tank, I don't know if they do anything special. I don't remember. I don't think they do too much. But the dragon is the 3rd one that's going to be tanked by a solo tank, and the dragon has a fire breath that's going to. I think the tank controls where it faces, so you're going to try not to breath the group. But I think generally speaking, it's just kill all 4 of them at the same time. That's the part that's challenging. So we'll put markers on all of their heads when we start fighting. These nullifiers do a ton of damage.
This nullifier is killing range.
I think it's just the arcane explosion that's killing people, so you just basically.
It was walking around meleeing.
Oh, okay. Well,
These are the bane of warlock tanks.
oh, they have a spell immunity, don't they?
Spell reflect. I hit myself.
Reflect.
Even
Only
better.
there was a melee tank there to help you.
Yeah, I had the other one, and I can't target swap because rogue.
What do you mean they added the thing so you can?
Yeah, once every minute.
Hey, fine.
Oh, does that mean every time I'm sitting there desperately trying to heal the range, they're just killing themselves with reflects? Is that what's going on there?
Combo of that and
Sure.
arcane explosion, probably.
I got melee to death.
Okay. As he's honest, though.
Everybody knows it's always the tank's fault.
All right, so I'm just gonna throw markers on their heads. So the chicken and the squirrel are supposed to be tanked by one tank. The dragon is supposed to be tanked by the other, and then the sheep is not tanked at all. Like I said, the sheep has an explosion that does damage to everything in melee of it, so you're gonna not stand near the sheep. Range, you're gonna hit the sheep. The skull and X are gonna be tanked on top of each other, and they can be nicely cleaved. I think you can put the square over there as well, but you just don't breath people.
Yeah, just face
And
away.
and this is just like the name of the game here is just like killing them, like stopping damage on one that is low and swapping to the others. Like the whole difficulty of the fight is just killing them at the same time. So, who wants to tank the 2 and who wants to tank the dragon? Pan on the dragon, it sounds like maybe.
Yeah, it's me, dragon, worm on the other two.
All right, so Worm's going to be on chicken and squirrel. Sheep is untanked, dragon on pan. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Whenever you guys are good, go ahead.
Going.
Range go sheep first, right?
Yeah, range, put sheep down to like 30% before you swap. They are
Keep these away
fucking
from
warm
sheep.
up.
Kill the eggs.
And eggs are a
Breath?
priority, yeah.
Okay. Forgot about that part, sorry. Seems like there's a lot of damage on the tank on both.
And that's why some people 3 tank it.
Yeah,
well,
I got stunned by the sheep.
Egg.
breath behind. We're good.
There's a spell reflect here.
Yeah, you shouldn't be hitting the dragon. Egg.
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 I think the breath is random.
Okay.
So I was on the opposite side of him.
Oh my god. We might need to do 3 tank here.
We're probably just taking much extra damage too, right?
Yeah, it's just Worm is getting absolutely fucked. He's taking so much damage.
Or do we know if it's like
It's healable, but it's really hard if anyone else is taking significant damage.
I say it's our first pull? Maybe some of it was avoidable or something.
Yeah, we can give it another go with that. We can give it another go with that like tank setup, and if it feels really hard, we can have Hath or Cursed tank one of the 2.
So I'm looking at the death log. It looks like a lot of it is overheat, which the dragon does, which I think is the stuff on the ground, but it might just be an aura around him.
So is the dragon like completely casters don't touch the dragon at all? Or does he just have a reflect occasionally?
I thought the sheep
Reflect-
had the reflect.
Yeah, the sheep casts a reflect on everything near it. So you don't
Yeah.
want anything to be near it when you cast
Okay.
that.
So
I think
kite
we
away
need
from
to more aggressively move from the sheep.
Alright.
Who does the sheep chase? Is it aggro table or is it just like nearest or something?
It seemed like he maybe just fixates people and walks towards them, but I don't know.
It seemed like it was walking in melee an awful lot. I don't know.
The sheep might just try to follow the other bosses, so you have to keep pulling away from it.
That's what it seemed like to me.
Okay.
Do we want ranged in the middle then, and then big loops around the outside?
Pro-
Yeah, that's probably that probably makes sense. The one thing with everyone in the middle is just got to keep an eye out for the breath. So it sounds like eggs are priority. During if the sheep does get reflect off on things, stop casting during the reflect. Watch the breath.
Is this the repair? No.
Which
Over
boss?
here by half.
Is this right one?
Somebody might have taken the wrong teleport. The one, it should look like thermoplug.
Yeah.
I think you can teleport back, can't you?
Yeah, you can. You just walk back on. Must be this person.
All right, puff up, and we'll go. The range, let's stay together in the middle of the room, and we'll have the tanks take the boss around the outside in a loop. Just waiting on mana real quick before we go. Okay, tanks whenever you're ready.
Wait, hold on a sec. That was warm.
You good one?
Yeah, I'm back.
There, let's do it.
Oh, by the way, if you're on a mana, if you didn't know, press the button, but it does 600-ish damage to everybody in the raid when you press it.
I think it's only yourself, not their whole raid.
Oh, okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Egg.
Egg.
Deep is chasing boss, careful. Alright, range, get into the middle of the room when you can.
Egg.
Breath is behind. Reflect, don't hit the sheep.
Right. So we just dragon here?
By the way, interrupt as many volleys as you can. On the squirrel, I think it is.
Breath is towards the tanks.
Dragon's hot. Keep him away from us.
Eggs up.
Breath towards the outside of the room.
Reflect.
Overheat's over. I'm coming back.
Oh my god, this reflect damage is rough.
Middle of the room.
Breath towards the middle. Careful.
Let's get away from that.
The breath leaves a dot. We have to keep healing through this dot.
Middle.
Breath towards the middle again. We need to push this
Cursed, I
button.
innervate me when you can. Rep.
The dragon and the sheep are around 30%. Never mind, not the dragon. Just the sheep.
Run out and push the button if you have to. It gives you a ton of mana to move speed
I
buff.
can do it though.
I would say
Overheat
shots.
Graggle's about to press a button.
Breath towards
Towards
tank.
melee.
Egg.
Reflect.
Oh, that's a lot farther than I thought it would.
I'm really struggling with mana right now. I'm buttoning again.
2 buttons, yeah.
Hop off Chaw, then let him click a button.
Towards melee.
Egg.
Sheep's at 20%.
He's reflecting.
We need a lot more on the main two. The dragon's at 30.
Breath towards melee.
Egg.
I'm stabilized on mana.
Sheep's at 17%. 16.
Breath in the middle.
Egg.
Overheating.
More on squirrel. Cleave off a squirrel.
Breath in the middle.
Breath towards middle.
There's an egg.
Graggle's gonna
Backlily's
go
going to
heal.
need a lot of healing.
Graggle's
He's
hitting a
gonna
button.
Triple stack.
Keep warm.
Yeah, big heal on warm now. Healing pan.
Middle.
Middle.
All right, the melee ones are both 10%.
They're all equal right now.
Start getting them down to 5%.
Well, it's chasing me.
Oh,
Oh,
viewers,
bad,
viewers,
bad.
viewers. Chicken's at 5.
Damage on sheep. Oh, we had to get to the egg still. Egg. That's pretty good.
So
Yeah,
given
we can't get hit by the breath. The breath is like so much extra healing.
with the breath being random, do I just try to like stay in the middle?
Can you stay farther to the outside? I don't know.
You should be next to us so we can cleave that thing the whole much as we can.
Didn't we say that there was some sort of like AoE around the dragon that we so we can
overheat.
play it?
That's when he casts it. There's a cast on him where he's overheating.
So when the dragon overheats, he's just doing damage to things near him.
Yeah,
Yep.
since it's an R.
But isn't the melee gonna die then during that? Like, what's the melee gonna do during that? Like, run out?
I think the
Can just run it
dragon.
away.
Yeah, I mean you can move it away, but I think the point is the dragon and the sheep are supposed to be sort of more the ranged focus ads, whereas the melee are supposed to be cleaving the chicken
Yeah.
and squirrel.
I think trying to keep the dragon still in the middle too makes it much easier to dodge the breath.
Well, it can't be still in the middle because it'll be overheating on top of the casters.
Oh yeah, but like near middle rather than along the edge.
I mean, from my perspective, that one felt pretty good. Like we didn't dodge all the breaths, but that's because we're I think, like more new than because they weren't dodgeable.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know it went the
Damage felt
whole
a lot
room.
more doable.
It goes the whole room length, and didn't know that.
I think it's longer than it looks, but also narrower than it looks. So if you actually make the attempt to dodge it, you pretty much can.
Yeah. I didn't get a single stack from it, just moving a little bit. But it is, if you get 3 stacks, it's nasty. It's 300 damage a second, I think. Yeah, that seemed doable. We were much closer that time. Could have just put the teleporter at the entrance of the dungeon.
Then you couldn't do the nostalgic jump on the gear thing.
Yeah, if you need to AFK for a minute or two, go ahead.
Apparently, some group killed that ambassador, and he dropped 3 of the Grim Encrusted salvage.
Yeah, I looked it up.
Oh, I see.
You guys say there was a repair guy out there?
Yeah,
Where?
right next to the big. I'm standing next to her.
Same person that sells the tier gear, it would appear.
I forgot how to do this stupid ring quest.
It's what just the small one has.
Huh?
You just turn it into the small one.
It won't let me turn it in. I have it over here. It won't let me.
Yeah, the small one, and then you should get a new quest.
Oh, I had. Never mind. It was grayed out, but it was messed up. That's why.
All right, let's kill this boss.
So you want to keep tailing the group a little bit with the dragon?
Yeah, I think the movement was fine. I think what you were doing was fine. It makes it so the eggs aren't super hard to get to. The TLDR of like what to do better is don't get hit by the breath and don't hit the things reflecting, because we took a ton of damage from reflecting and fire breath, extra healing. So other than that, we're good to go whenever the tanks are ready. And if you're completely casters, you can feel free to push the buttons. Just make sure you're saying something so we can heal you ahead of time.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Make your way towards the middle range when you can.
I have a chicken on me.
Girls out of control.
Pounded it back to the remaining of the group. Oh,
Egg.
going back away again. There we go.
Sheep did the reflector.
And you have a ton of stacks of something. Try to stay
Overheat.
clumped up as best as you can.
Breath middle.
Breath was middle.
Egg.
Virgo's hitting the button.
I'm out of range of worm right now. Healing pan.
Breath middle.
Mid.
Egg.
Reflect.
Reflect.
Breath middle.
What? Oh.
Breath tanks.
Press towards tanks.
Egg.
Overheat. Get away.
Virgo's going to press a button.
Breath on me.
Egg.
Ah. I don't know what happens there, but like suddenly Worm is taking.
We can
You
just
got,
three tank
like,
it, and I can just stand with him and tank one of them. He tanks the other.
Do they have an
Alright.
enrage?
I don't know. I don't if one of them like starts hitting harder or faster or something, but like there's a window of time where Worm takes way more damage.
Maybe it's Cluck. The chicken
I think-
casts something called Cluck. I don't know what it
I think
does,
let's just play it safe and do third tank. It should make it a lot easier. It'll die a little slower, but
Yeah. BBM doesn't say there's a enrage, so we can probably just keep going. We don't need the DPS that badly.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, most people are retanking it right now.
Yeah, it might be just like when we actually have gear thing, it'll be too tankable, but
Yeah.
Yeah, on that one, my pet died, so I lost the link.
Do you
But
have
yeah.
the thing to instant resummon a pet?
Yeah, I used it on the previous pool, so at the 15-minute cooldown.
Okay.
oh, that thing that gave me stacks, by the way, Sean. Fire the boss who's under grows a little bit during overheat, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to go respec or just tank it in my?
No. Don't
Okay.
respec. I think Worm will have no problem holding threat on one target, and I'm going to put Spirit of the Alpha on you so that you can
Yeah,
just tunnel all your threat into your target.
I should be okay with Devastate, but that will help.
We got this, boss. No problem.
Or what are you taking? Chicken or squirrel? Chicken probably hits harder
Yeah,
with the
with
cluck, but
looking at
Yeah, you'll be on
damage
squirrel
taken,
half.
the Chicken's
Yeah.
doing like 50% more than the squirrel.
Yeah. I
All
think
right,
that's why I get the truck.
Hath, you're going to be on squirrel, warm on chicken, and everything else the same. I think we're better on random damage taken. Just be careful on the reflects because it's not based on how hard you're hitting the thing. It seems to be like the reflective totem from the previous raid. It's just like 300 damage a hit, something like that. All right, we're good to go. As we go in here, range, like once the sheep's out of the way, just make sure to get into the middle of the room because if we're stacked, it's a lot easier to like chain heal and heal everybody. I don't have to find you randomly around the room.
3, 2, 1, go.
Eggs up.
Tanks.
Eggs up again.
Tanks.
Reflect on sheep.
Eggs up.
Middle.
Ranged.
Ergo's going to hit a bud.
Eggs up again.
Overheat. Ranged. Bring the boss back. Range.
Need more damage on the dragon.
Big heal on Pan, and then I'm gonna
Egg.
go push a button.
Tanks.
On tanks.
Reflection on
Reflect.
sheep.
Reflect.
Range start hitting the sheep. Not the dragon.
Eggs up.
Overheat. Get away.
Reflect is over.
Slow on chicken.
Breath on tank.
That's away from tank. Good.
Chicken and squirrel are getting low.
I shield walled just because I felt like I was getting scared.
First intervene when you can.
Eggs up. Deep is the furthest behind right now.
Yeah, well, it's not reflecting range. Pump into it a little bit here.
Breath middle.
Breath on middle.
Breath
Breath.
middle. Still not reflecting yet. Reflecting now. Stop.
Middle
Middle.
again. Eggs up.
Sheep.
Sheep need about 10k more damage done to it.
If melee has to pause for a second, pause, please.
They're good. They're good. They're evil. Just kill them.
All right. Kill. Burn
no.
everything.
There's egg up, but there.
Nice
Good
job.
shit.
So much easier. That's a get out of the middle, by the way. The boss spawns right there.
Yep, go to the front, go to the front.
Yeah, where we came in.
Also, make sure to loot the boss if you have the quest.
Do I just take these? I guess I can just take these Ellie Shaman shoulders, yeah. I don't really...
Yeah.
I don't think anyone else can do anything with them. Alright, this boss is 4 phases. He starts off in a fire suit or whatever. The fire suit, bombs come down from the machines and walk at us. If they explode, they leave fire on the ground. So we want to don't stand in the fire and kill the bombs before they get to people. You can turn the bombs off by pushing the buttons that we were using before to get mana back. It still does the damage to you and gives you mana, but it stops the bomb spawning. So we're going to be kind of spread around, keeping an eye on those machines. The boss will do like a frontal flamethrower thing. The tank needs to kite him, because if you don't, you take stacks from the flamethrower. So as soon as he starts using the flamethrower, the tank starts kiting. If one of the tanks gets like a bunch of stacks, you can have an off tank taunt off. So I think we'll do both tanks here just to play it safe. So we'll have both Worm and Pan doing tanking stuff. Second phase is Frost. During the Frost phase, the bombs, if they blow up, they leave frost patches that give you stacks if you stand in them. Do not stand in the patches. He will also put debuffs on people every once in a while. He's going to put a debuff on the entire group. It's a movement speed slow, and I think it does increasing damage every time you get hit by it. So we need to push him out of that phase as quickly as we can. But things like FAPs and like freedoms and whatnot, like movement, things that knock movement effects off, like druids can shift to knock off the slow. So make sure to shift and get your stacks off. I will try to decoy totem people on cooldown. Third phase is poison phase. The bombs leave poison on the ground, and the boss he has like an invisible cast. You have to kick it. It doesn't have like a cast bar. It's not like super telegraphed. I think DBM will yell at you though. But throw kicks at the boss when he's doing that.
I can counterspell him.
Yeah, there's like, kick. I can earth shock. We have lots of interrupts, but I don't know what the telegraph looks like. So we'll have to just kind of.
He just starts he spews gas from his body.
Yeah, he starts glowing green pretty much.
And then the fourth phase is he has all of them at once. So the fourth phase is just like a blow everything you have to kill him. You have to do his entire health bar instead of half of his health bar. And then after that, he jumps up and you just kill him. He has like no health. He doesn't really do anything. So it's Fire Kite, Frost, Clear debuffs. We don't have a Dispel, so it's going to be like FAPs and whatever you can do, shifting. And then Poison is Interrupt the Giant Channel. And then last phase is all of them. So we'll give it a go.
Do we want to pre-pot? We should pre-pot nature protection, right?
Oh, yeah. If you have nature protection potions, pop one now. If you don't and you're squishy, I'll trade you some.
Should we just put a pull on it first before we?
Yeah. We can just do a pull and then we'll figure it out after. See how it goes. Whichever one of you wants to tank first, I don't care. Just you call it. The other person is ready to taunt in case the flamethrower debuff's a problem.
You can go, Worm.
All right, go ahead. So you want to pull him, Worm, over to this open area if you can. See how like there's no lightning walls over here? Pull him there, and that's where you're going to kite him back and forth during fire phase. I have a timer for it, so it looks like he's going to do it in 5 seconds. He's going to do the flamethrower thing. Bombs. Oh shit, we have to turn the machine off over here. Kill the bombs ranged if you can. They have very little health. Just kill them. And taunt. There's another bomb machine on. Okay, it's off. Thank you. Bomb machine open again, ranged. If you can kill those and turn it off, please.
Somehow the boss got, yeah.
Careful, you're getting out of range.
I talked to Worm, I got scared.
It's on pan right now. Fighting.
I can't press this button. I have a debuff. Someone needs to get the one in the back.
Yeah, somebody please go push the bomb machine. Oh, I'll go get it. It's fine. Just keep killing the bombs for me.
We need to res Pan to keep going.
He's about a transition.
We don't need to res pan to keep going now, but we need more. I'm not in range to heal Worm right now. He's phasing, I think. So he's about to be frost phase now.
Yeah,
He
the only
phased
thing
it
you
in
need
half
to-
until last phase.
the only thing you need 2 tanks for is the fire phase, right?
The last phase, but
Yeah, we have time if we get there, right?
all right. When you get debuffs, druids, just shift off one debuff. I don't even know what just happened, but you got one shot. Bomb machine is on. So that's the stack right there. It looks like you don't actually need to like purge them super fast. It's just a move speed debuff. What killed you there, Worm? Like that was like unhealably fast.
Just his melee into his like tank buster or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, he got PvP'd, auto stacked. He got hit for 1200 and 0.2 seconds.
Okay. The far buttons are really hard to push as healers to keep healing. So like I need both mages, like the other mage you need to help Graggle. I need the hunter helping, and then Chazzy was out there pushing buttons as well. Because Rep and I have to be
Can we
enraged.
assign people just like kind of stand?
Yeah, we can assign people to be spread out. The problem is once you push a button, you have a debuff, and you can't push a button again. So,
Yeah, then we just fall back to the next closest person or something.
Yeah, we can do that. I think we might do like 2 people per side. So we'll have like one mage, one boomkin, one mage, and they'll split like 50-50 the room kind of thing.
Not saying we shouldn't, but why do we tank him at the front of the room? What is the mechanic that causes us to do that as opposed to like running him a circle?
It gives the tank room to kite the flamethrower like a straight line. If you cut corners, he'll catch up to you. But if you think there's a better spot, we can change that.
I was just wondering because of the range thing, but
We can probably just do it in the room.
Okay.
but when we're kiting, obviously we're not generating threat, right? So you gotta be careful of ripping during that, because that's what happened. And we got a couple of stacks on random people.
I think if we just focus on doing the bombs a little, if we find a way to do the bombs more efficiently, that's like the biggest improvement.
Bombs have 190 health, so they're like one-shottable.
Yeah, they die to a single wrath. I think probably a single, frostbolt or equivalent. So
yeah, we got to turn the machines off faster so there's less bombs, and then the range don't have to spend as much time killing. I think the way that we'll do this is this side of the room. I'm gonna have I want Gortham and Chazzy on this side where I'm pinging right now. So you're on like the right side of the room here. And then Graggle, Ackerley, you're on this left side of the room. And then Rep and I will pill where necessary.
we'll be on the middle side.
Can someone come back to the teleporter room and res me?
Yeah.
I'll look to taunt around 4 stacks worm.
Sounds good.
I think that's what it's going to work out to for the debuff falling off, but you can just take it back whenever yours falls off, and we'll actually know how many it is on me.
Let us know with a little warning when you're going to taunt, because you guys get spiked pretty hard when you take the boss from the previous tank. I don't know why, Pan, but a couple of the times you taunted, you took like 70% of your health in like a global, so maybe it's just don't have active mid up yet.
No, when I get a lot of my defensiveness from dodging and parrying, and it ramps.
Okay. You guys are good to go whenever. Keep an eye on your bomb machines range. Just be ready with those. Bombs right next to the boss. Ath got it. Bomb machine should be active any second now. Same bomb machine as before.
Taunting.
I'm in the back, somebody to get it.
Ah. Damn. Push the button, push the button, push the button. So for the button pushing, if it's not like obvious, these machines around the room with the lightning between them, they'll open up. There's like green stuff coming out. The bombs are coming out of them. You need to walk up. There's a big red button on the side of it. You just right click the button like you're using it. That's what turns it off. It does damage to you, gives you mana back, stops the bombs from spawning.
He hits really hard.
Yeah, he does. Wipe it up. We'll give it a couple more tries.
Yeah, somehow our bomb game got worse that pool. It's kind of like everyone's running around like a chicken with their head cut off. So maybe that's why they put it at the front of the room. I guess I can see that maybe.
Yeah, gives you more space, I guess, before the bombs get to you.
The boss is just never near the open things, I guess.
Yeah, if it's near the open things, then the bombs just like fall on top of the melee. And
But the thing is, the debuff doesn't last like that long, so probably only 2 or 3 people can handle all the buttons.
yeah, I think it's ideally supposed to be fast range DPS.
Are we doing anything different this time, or do you want to go back to the front of the room, or
Boss back to the front of the room. Range DPS. We need to be more aggressive with turning the machines off. They can't be spawning like 10 bombs at a time. I know Graggle is grabbing his pretty quickly, but he needs the other range. You have to help him because he can only push it every so often. So watch for them opening up. It's really telegraphed. Like the actual front of the thing opens and things start coming out, and just push the button as soon as you can.
does DBM have a timer for them opening?
I think so. I'll watch the DBM timers more closely this time. I don't know what everything's called, so
Yeah, we could just go on the list if so, right?
I think in DBM it's just called bombs.
Cool.
Bomb machine open, first one.
I'm just gonna taunt
One.
after this is done.
Second one's open. Nice, it's closed, Rudy. Good. Bomb machine opening now. Jaw's got it.
Bombs. Back, way back. Phasing soon. Bomb the back.
Taunting.
Bomb on the side.
Can I get an innervate from somebody who? Thank you.
You want to start again, Worm?
Yeah, sure.
Hacker, you need to get the next one. The next bomb.
Taunting. Resisted.
Another bomb.
This will still be at the front of the room, right?
Yeah. All right, you said that was your last one, Cursed?
Yeah. All right, gotta go to bed.
All right, well, we might call it there. It's first lockout. A lot of groups I don't think are killing this boss, so.
Good progress. I think
Yeah,
I think next lockout's also a week long.
Yeah, I think so. I think I think like there's some amount of coordination that we don't quite have here with pushing the bomb buttons, but
It felt like they were speeding up when we phased it.
yeah. All right, well, GG's. Congrats on loot, everyone, and thanks for coming.
Did you?
No.